So I used to teach Spartans how to survive. Kids who knew hunger like a sibling and wore grief like a school uniform. Now I teach wildcats who have never left their habitat. Glass walls and manicured lawns, the only hunger they know is boredom. See, Spartans fight to live. Wildcats complain when the AC's too high. Spartans write essays about losing brothers to sirens, and wildcats write about losing cell phone service at sleepaway camp. This year, my 7th grade class is made up of students who have never been told no. No scars, no stories, no understanding. They complain about the Wi-Fi, curse the cafeteria, say things like, our parents have ruined our lives by sending us here. And after 3 days of eye rolls and complaints, a constant barrage of, why is this happening to me? And I'm traumatized from homework, and I snap. On 2 hours of sleep, I lose my filter. I speak, not with rage, but clarity. I stand before them like a broken mirror they've never seen, bleeding at the edges, reflecting the world that they've been shielded from. I say, I've buried kids who wish the hardest thing they'd faced was chemistry. I've watched mothers hug cold caskets and call it closure. And I carry those embraces like an unpaid debt. Do not come to me with your inconveniences wrapped as suffering, and the room goes quiet. One girl clutches her pencil like a lifeline. One boy stares at the floor like it might answer for him. The smirk disappears off a face before it even finishes forming. For the first time all year, they listen. Not because I yelled, but because they felt something that they couldn't quite name. They've never seen a teacher bleed like this. Never had the truth hurled like a brick through the window of their comfort. And all this earns me, y'all, is a trip to the principal's office. A parent says, I have made the classroom feel unsafe, and that her daughter is now scared of my tone. And all I can think is, what a luxury to fear a voice, to flinch at thunder without ever having to stand in a storm, to name me a monster because I roared once, not knowing I've spent years holding hurricanes behind my teeth, trying to keep this classroom calm. Months later, the same class asked, Mr. Beecham, what is poverty? I look at them, soft, safe, and unbroken. I think about how ignorance is armor and privilege a blindfold, and I say, I hope it's something that you never face. Because your biggest fear is still me telling you the truth, which means you're still wrapped in this softness that someone else has paid for, but me. I carry ghosts in the lining of my voice, of stories that don't end in diplomas. I teach like I am trying to pay off a balance, hoping no one else in front of me ends up on my ledger.